Okay, before we begin, this is on topic, off topic. All due respect to Netflix and all of their people, He's All That looks like the most unnecessary movie of the decade. She's All That is great. Go watch She's All That. Why are we remaking it? I don't... And yes, I'm gonna watch it. Rachel Lee Cook is in it. Of course I'm gonna watch it. Even if she's only in one scene, and yes, I'll review it. Yeah, whatever. Alright. I'm seeing Candyman first, so it's coming out the same weekend as Candyman. Alright, say it 3 more times, Grant, and he'll come. Yeah, I know. Alright. Hello, everyone. It's me, Grant's Movie and TV Guy, and it's finally time. I promised it. It's taken a while. We're going to kind of ramp these reviews up, especially now that the Bad Batch is ending. In fact, we have about 2 more weeks of it, and then the season's over, so might have to put off the review a little ways, but not too long. I'm going to keep going with these. I'm going to try to do these like a movie a week, or maybe a couple movies a week. So we're going to go into it. The next movie in the chronological Star Wars movies is Solo, A Star Wars Story. Solo, A Star Wars Story is directed by Ron Howard, and maybe a small bit by Lord and Miller. Look, I'm not going to start an Ayer cut level fervor over this, but I would not be averse to seeing what they had in mind at some point if Disney wants to do it. Solo, Star Wars Story, what is it about? It is set very shortly after the events of Revenge of the Sith, and a good deal before Rogue One. It's sent, which will be next up on the docket. It came out in 2018, and it is about young Han Solo, played by Alden Ehrenreich, whose career unfortunately floundered after this. He's a really good, promising actor. Anyone who saw Hail Caesar and actually liked it knows this. Or Rules Don't Apply. That was a super underrated Warren Beatty film from a few years ago. He is a young, he's a guy who, does con after con, trying to, make ends meet across the galaxy under the tight rule of the newly formed Empire. And he finds himself on a journey where he'll meet Chewbacca and go on a heist that'll change everything, and maybe also run into Lando Calrissian and get a very particular starship. And maybe even have his name for a silly purpose. Look, we don't need to talk much about the plot of this one. Let's just get right into it. It's not good. This is probably going to be the shortest of the Star Wars reviews. Solo, Star Wars Story falls in the category of perfectly fine, rewatchable enough, good as far as this kind of movie goes, insanely unnecessary. This movie kind of feels like it did not need to exist. This really did feel like this was the product of Disney wanting to franchise the ever-loving shit out of the Star Wars brand. And listen, I don't blame them necessarily. I hate Disney's corporate tactics, but at the very least I understand it. You have something like Star Wars, just like you have Marvel. The thing is that Marvel knows how to do it right, though, and lately Lucasfilm seems to not know how to do it right. Although sometimes they do succeed. We'll get there, and you will probably dislike it when we do get there. Because I have something to say about the movie that everyone seems to hate that I actually kind of love, but we'll get there. Solo is not that film, though. I enjoyed it okay. I liked it fine. It's always nice seeing Woody Harrelson. It's always nice seeing Paul Bettany, Emilia Clarke. I will say this is probably the best movie Emilia Clarke has been, which is a bummer, because even when she's in a bad movie, she's still Emilia Clarke, and she's still kind of delightful. But it's kind of a bummer. Also nice seeing Maul again, and Ron Howard does a fine job. Has actions fine. But there are some stupid parts. Why do we need to know? It's that Origins Wolverine thing. Now, it's not as bad as that, but it's like, why do we need to know where he got his name? That's it's the name his mom gave him. Why? Let's just call it that. Let's just say that his mom and dad's last name was Solo. Why do we need that stupid scene? And mind you, Cruella did it, but they did it better. Let's be honest. You know what scene I'm talking about. What's your name? Han. And he goes, family? I have no family. Oh, so you're by yourself. Solo. Okay, Han Solo. Kill me now. Look, yeah, the stuff that doesn't work in this really doesn't work, but the stuff that does work, works quite okay. It's in the middle. I give Solo, Star Wars Story 3.5 stars. I'd see it in the theater, but don't see it at full price. This is not the worst Star Wars movie, but it's not one of the best ones either. And Alden Ehrenreich, buddy, Brave New World got canceled. I really hope you find your thing again, because you are a good actor. It's really, you were in an impossible situation. I will say this, though, I'm looking forward to seeing Donald Glover as Lando in the Disney Plus series. That'll be cool. Alright, so, Solo, A Star Wars Story gets 3.5 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. We're not going to do all the other segments. We will be up next with to finish out the prequel storyline, at least on the big screen, with Rogue One, a Star Wars story. And then we get to the good stuff, and then the more mixed stuff again. But that'll be next time. Tomorrow night we got Suicide Squad. And then Friday we got 9 Days. This weekend we got Val, as well as Vivo. And also Friday, we're planning on having a Mysterious Benedict Study Season 1 video review. And also, today you might see a video that has been long in the works. That's right. We might have another video today. So, that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. Appreciate you all. I love you all. Class is missed. I love you 1,000. Be kind to one another. If you want to check me out elsewhere, I am on Letterboxd at Grant, the movie and TV guy. You can also, if you want to, like, subscribe, click the bell. I don't know what it does, but apparently that's what you're supposed to ask them to do. See you next time. Take care. See you later. May the Force be with you, always. Take care.